Hey, Access Groups. So we're in the part of the Sermon on the Mount where Jesus is going to talk about prayer and how we should think about prayer. And I don't know if you noticed this or not. It's really, really popular when something is going bad or something's really hard on somebody else that people just, they say this thing, thoughts and prayers, right? Sending prayers your way. And it's not that, that's bad or anything, but it really makes you wonder, like, what do people think about prayer? Is it like this kind of harmless, religious, fluffy thing that you bust out, like, only if things are really, really bad? How do you think about prayer? And so I have to say that, like, as I have studied what Jesus taught about prayer and as I've gotten to know Jesus in a personal way, you really have to see prayer in a totally different light than what most people are seeing. And so I'm just going to take these next couple of clips and we're just going to pick this sample prayer apart and see what's in it for us. So Jesus starts right out, Matthew 6:9. He says, "This then is how you should pray. Our Father in heaven, holy is your name." You probably heard this more than one time, right? It's part of this thing. They call it the Lord's Prayer now. But what Jesus is doing is actually putting God in perspective for us so that as we continue our prayer, we're seeing him the right way. And it's going to affect how we, choose our thoughts and choose our words. It's going to impact the rest of this conversation between us and God. And the first thing he does is he takes these two facets of God and they seem like they must be two different characteristics. Like they shouldn't be the same person. And he's reminding us, actually, these two people are one and the same. These are two sides of one coin that is God. He's saying God is both our Father in heaven and his name is holy, should be thought about as holy, right? So he's this family type individual. He's familiar with us. He should be family to us. And he's this person who cares for us and provides for us and looks out to the future for us. And at the same time, he is so powerful and so good that his very name should be set apart from all other names. We don't have a lot of people that we think about that way in life, right? He's saying God's name should be set apart because he is so much more good and so much more powerful than any other being that we know. His very name should be kept separated out and special, right? We should honor it. And we're not used to that, right? We're not used to this idea of seeing God both as family and as this amazing, powerful authority. And what Jesus is trying to do is teach us through the practice, remembering this, that he is one and the same. And he wants that to impact how we spend our time with God. So, your first challenge this week is to pray. Number one, if you've never prayed before, this is the time to start. And you may not even get past the first couple of lines that you pray, but you need to spend some time, give some pause, and ask yourself, okay, how important is the person I'm talking to right now? How powerful is the person I'm talking to right now? And at the same time, how much does this person actually care for me? How much does this person actually want me around, want a connection with me? And let that affect you in a deep way as you continue your conversation. It's powerful. It's powerful if you let it be powerful the way Jesus spoke it. So spend some time dwelling on that and practice prayer and practice it by starting out with how great God is and at the same time how close he should be. And if you want to pick up the rest of this, we're going to do several more clips. We're going to pick apart all of these pieces of Jesus's samples. So take a look at those videos. And if you want some kind of community and you're not really sure how to get it, you want to be able to have conversations about this stuff with other people, you should take a look at accesslife.online, like and subscribe to our channel here, but definitely go to the website and send us a message. We want to get in touch with you. We'd love to, answer your questions, help you find a digital community somewhere or locally, because we really believe that everybody should have access to a real, authentic Christian community. So take a look at that.